I can tell that this is going to be a challenging life. I might as well just pray for myself. Is what I better do. I probably should just pray for myself in the very beginning. Lord Jesus, touch this situation. Bootstrap, get down. Woo, boy. Hey, how you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I am going to wait for just a minute. I am going to wait for just a minute. I don't have my glasses on and I really can't see. Let's just be frank, okay? So I have no idea. I see. Wait, wipe down. Let me. I hate your face right now, and it's not like I'm not seeing everybody because you need to be acknowledged because you mean so much to me. Okay, so this is gonna be an update situation. And I gotta get back to wipe down real quick and then tell you briefly what's going on so I can have a live. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa! Thank you. Yeah, for coming into my show. Coffee tongue. Thank you. Did you see it? Yeah. I'm drinking me some. Bitches, you do too. Coffee. Yeah. Come in. Watching me live. I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad I'm surviving. I'm doing good. Ooh, ooh, I'm doing good. Wipe down. As you know, there's a wipe down challenge. I have ADD, at times ADHD. Okay? So for me, I find myself doing flip flop on shorts. Boom, 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 boom. What the fuck? Oh no, boom, 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 because I can do it. You know, I can do it. I got ADHD, and there's a challenge. It's fucking dumb. I hate it. But every time I see it, I think of you. And I see like 80 million a day. Okay? I see 80 million a day. I'm like, why is Wipe Down not taking advantage of the Wipe Down challenge? But like, you don't have to be a thirsty fucking whatever you are. There are some thirsty fucking bitches. Jesus help me. I cannot get on the subject of thirsty bitches. Hey, you know what? Everybody, let's gather heads. Let's gather heads. And I don't give a shit if you like it or not. Fuck! Grab my hand. Grab my hand. Is everybody in the circle? Close your fucking eyes, okay? Oh, dear Jesus, we are coming together here right now. There are certain subjects I cannot talk about. Because if I do, I'm gonna blow my fucking horn. So I'm just saying, Lord, I knew I shouldn't have said the F word when I said it, but I was being myself in my prayer. Please forgive me. Could you hold my hand again, please? Excuse me. Don't let go. Thanks. Anyways, I apologize. Whew. Bless this live. I have a lot of information to give people that love me. And when I open up my eyes, I don't have to worry about my fucking chat. I don't have to worry about people being like, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Because I'm not a look at me'er. Hey, look at me'ers need love too. Fuck, they thrive for it. They have to have it because they're look at me'ers. Look at me, look at me, ooh. Look at me, look at me, ooh. You don't have to fucking look at me. And that's the way it goes up in Redheadville. I'm glad we got that prayer out of the way. Can I get an amen? So, wipe down. We got that down. I have a bit of a situation this morning. I can't hardly breathe. Okay. I have a little bit of a situation. I have Xfinity outside. Hey, 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 hey. There's about 4 trucks outside. They're here because of me. They're not here because of the internet. This is how God works. See, I know you guys be like, oh, she says she's a Jesus freak. I'm about the realest Jesus freak you would ever meet in your entire life. I'm probably one of the most unjudgmental because I don't give a fuck about what you do. Okay? I only give a fuck about what I do. So for me, I have hope. I have a peace. I'm not a look at me. I don't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff because I don't need attention like that. I got a purpose. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. Do I know where I'm going and doing here? Fuck no. I don't know what the hell. I wake up in the damn morning and my day goes from A, B, C, D. I'm on like S. All right. And it's, what is it, like 10 o'clock in the morning? Is it 10 o'clock in the morning? What time is it? Oh my gosh. Tia! I look down. Oh, I've been watching you. Your woman's beautiful. Your woman. Hey. Your woman. Hey, I like it. I believe it. I get confused sometimes. I do. She has long curly hair. Maybe it's somebody else, but I think it's your woman. I think E-Money is in here. Bobby, I see you retracted your statement, but I don't see that you retracted your name. How you doing, Bobbaroo? How's Whitney? I told you, just any kind of water, stay away from it. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, let's see here. Sovereign Gaming. You know what? When I'm doing this, your redhead's smart, and I gotta think. Because people like to find a reason to not like you. And I don't want to be that reason because you're full of shit. That's the way that goes. But Sovereign Gaming, let me tell you something. I don't go into your live streams very often. And it's not because I don't have your live set or your bell on. I do. I see so many, but I must be in a situation where I'm unable to experience you. You know how I know you, Sovereign Gaming? Because you experience me. And that's pretty sad. So you blessed me somewhere. I don't know where you blessed me, but you said something that you blessed me. Oh, you blessed me because you agreed with my freaking statement. Let me tell you something right now. That Margarita song, I'm not trying to give it praise, and I don't want to. That's why I don't give its title out or its correct name, because I don't care. You know, look at me, same situation right there. You're going to get attention. Okay? Do you think if I was out here and I have this in a situation where you really can't see my titties? Unless I back up or move around or whatever. And if you do see my fucking titties, guess what, bitch? I got tits. So is that an issue for you? I'm not out here. I'm not. I mean, if I'm dressed up and doing some shit, I'm going to look fly. But I'm not out here being like, my personality is Jesus, help me. Immature. And my personality has a lot to learn. Jesus, help me. I don't know everything at 51, but I tell you what, I remember being 20. I remember being 30. Okay? And I remember, hey, I was a bad bitch then. Fuck what you heard. Hey. The cool thing about it is your bad bitch don't leave. Whoa, you just learned certain lessons. You learn certain lessons in life and you change your path. You know? I'd go as far as to say is I may have possibly, I'm stretching this fucking out. I may possibly have been a looker mirror at one time, or maybe after my divorce. Hey, hey, I was married for 20 years. Hoo. I loved my husband. Hey, hoo. He was the only man that I'd ever been with. I was a virgin. I was with him for 20 years. Boom, 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 boom. Life happens and things change. Boom, boom, boom. Life happens and things rearrange. And after 30 years, I got divorced. After 30 years, I mean, 20 years, excuse me. 30 years, I almost gave me a stroke. I just had it 10 years. It was 20. Jesus help me. I feel it. You was like, I mean, I felt like there was a silent choke partner on those last 10 years that I just seen. Goodness gracious. You see here, I can't see anything in here. I hope you guys realize how much I adore you. But anyways, moving on. I'm going to get off of this situation here. I was single. I got to tell you what's going on with Xfinity, because you guys are not going to believe what's happening with my Xfinity. I don't believe it. I want to stab somebody with my crochet hook. That's how angry I am right now. So, Redhead became single. I had been with one dude my whole life. One. And I was younger. Now I'm past the 20s, but I'm still younger. And whoa. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Let me tell you right now. That little trip was a highway to hell. Hey, that was a rock me like a hurricane. Hey, I walked in them gates and it was like Moses couldn't even part the Red Sea. I mean, Moses looked at the water and was like, nope, it's not gonna split. I mean, he turned it down. That's how bad that crap was. I miss you too. Don't make me cry. I prayed in the beginning of this because I'm going to give you guys an update of what's going on. My mom and my kids know, and it's not like bad news. I haven't told my family because I don't have big results. I only have what I was told after my doctor's appointment. So I will get to that. I can't breathe even thinking about it. I don't even know if I can continue with it because I don't want to be emotional. It's fucking pansy ass shit. I hate it. I hate being a pansy ass. Yeah, welcome to that shit show. 20s, 30s, 40s. Hey, you in the 20, 30, 40 group? What group are you in? Well, that group you're in, when it gets a little bit whatever, the pansy ass starts knocking at you. It's dumb. You know what I mean? I don't even know. Maze, my people are here. You know what, honey? And you know what? I feel so bad for your heads, honey. I know exactly what you're going through. You will find something out. And I don't know. I just feel horrible for you because migraines are just awful. They're just awful. They make you sick. You can't talk right. You can't eat right. You can't see right. Your skin sensitivity is to just noise. You feel it on every. I feel it. I just am so sad that you are having migraine issues. So moving right along. So I get back from my procedure yesterday. Okay, let me back up a little bit. Xfinity is here right now. That's my whole purpose of this. Jesus, you got to keep me on track, Lord, because I'm trying to get to a point. And I got so many different things because I love my people. And I'm trying to give them everything. I'm trying to give everything to them so that that this can be what it's supposed to be, and I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? But I'm trying to make this be whatever it's supposed to be. So I went to my doctor's appointment yesterday. My son took me. He drives like a raped ape. He did pretty good on the way there, but I'm telling you right now, I had the upper GI. That's what I was getting tested for, was my upper GI. See, this is how good God is. God distracted me because he's got a sense of humor with the colonoscopy that they just put on as a bonus package. A bonus package, This is what I was getting checked out. I have severe acid reflux. I've been having it since I was young. I got diagnosed with a whole bunch of stuff when I was younger. That's not really big. I mean, but that acid reflux was one of them, and it's just been bothering me. It's been bothering me. So I went and got the upper GI and got the whatever. Um, I didn't tell them I was claustrophobic. I'm shaking telling you guys this. I didn't tell them I was claustrophobic, and they had me laying on my side. The lady told me I was laying on my side, like, on my side, right side, my shoulder side that I just had surgery on. And I was laying on my side, and the nurse tapped my knee forward, and she said, "Scoot your butt out a little bit." I turned around and I looked at her, and I put my butt out and I said, "Girl, it's been a long time since I've done that." And she fell out. She fell out. And that was kind of like, that eased it a little bit. So they're prepping me and everything, but I'm claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic. And uh, they didn't tell me what they were doing. The lady in front of me, I'm on my side, and I can see her. And all of a sudden, she grabs my head. I mean, like, she grabs my head, like, from the back, like this. They're working on my IV over here, so I'm really focusing on her. And she puts this motherfucking thing in my mouth, like a gag, that velcroed around the back of my head. But she was just like putting it on me like you put a diaper on an infant baby. Like, come on, you a flexible bitch. Like, let's just, whoa, whoa, boom, boom. And I didn't even know what the hell was going on. I didn't know what was going on. And so after she cinched it, I'm claustrophobic. You guys, I'm telling you right now, I don't know what that means to you. But for me, I was almost going to lose my shithole. And how am I going to lose my shithole? If I lose my shithole, are they going to be able to scope it? I mean, there's no shit for me to give any shits about the shithole. I kept telling them, "Are you sure I won't go to the bathroom?" They're like, "You have no poop. Like, when you pooped, what color was the water?" I said, "It was like water. It was clear." She goes, "There's no poop in there. So you will not poop." I was so afraid I was going to poop on the bed. I kept telling them I can't. If I do, I'll cry. I'll be so embarrassed. I can't poop on the bed. And they're like, "There's nothing in you." I see Oma's name from somebody else. Tia. Oh, Oma. I am getting off track, and I'm not getting my information to you guys. Your chat always blesses me. Just 1 second. a shit show this is. Hey. What in the entire hell is happening? Anyway, Oma. You do a good job. You're a good example. You're not a perfect person. You're not a perfect example. I'm not a reader comprehender in a format of email. That's how YouTube works. That'll overwhelm me. And I know you read stuff. I know you know stuff. And if I ever needed to ask you a question, and there's several of you like that, I could. You, the way you conduct yourself, you have Redhead's highest respect, Mr. Oma, and the Oma family. Give my love to your wife. Wow, what the fuck? I mean, do I need to take an offering? I mean, are we, I mean, what is it? You know, because sometimes when you go to a good church service, you're like, hey, what? G-O-D. He knows me. G-O-D. You know what I mean? And then the next minute, you're like, it did happen like that. Lord, take it away. Take it away, Lord. I'm telling you, I need to let you take it away. You know what I mean? That's a good church service. You know, I mean, I feel like maybe when we get off, I could have like, you know, a fellowship with myself. And I can make myself lunch or something. That would be great. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, okay, now I got to breathe. I got to stay on track. I got to stay on track. If there's anybody that is new coming in, please leave me a comment on something so that I can come check you out. I can't breathe. Okay, so I laid there on the bed. After she cinched it, that's how she did it. The fucking thing was like, oh, it wasn't over my nose, but the fucking thing was here so I wouldn't bite nobody, she said. What, bitch, I ain't gonna do motherfucking shit. You could put elephant dick in my mouth and there would be nothing that I could do because she gave it a like in the back, like it went. And when you're claustrophobic, I almost lost it. I'm getting back on track. I hope you guys are still with me. Hearts in the chat for Red. I hope you're still with me. It's so long me landing this dang plane. I didn't know what to do, and I was freaking out because I wasn't out yet, and I couldn't. I felt like I couldn't breathe. And I almost started hyperventilating. And they put oxygen. I had oxygen on, but I could feel it. And the girl went to tell me that I was going to go to sleep really soon. And when she leaned over me right here, I wasn't boo-hoo crying, but I had tears going down my eyes because I felt like I couldn't breathe. And I wasn't boo-hoo crying, but I had tears coming down. And she said, oh, honey, are you crying? And then once she like announced it, I mean, who are you, the Inquirer? I mean, what'd you do? Call Wendy Williams and be like, this bitch is crying. Oh my gosh. I mean, who are you? I mean, Nick Cannon made a whole new series out of it. It's called Who Do You Know Is Crying? You know what I mean? There's children everywhere, you know, everywhere. And they all are excited because it's someone's birthday. There's constantly a birthday. There's constantly Christmas. I mean, I want to be Nick Cannon's daughter. I mean, fuck. They gotta be birthday shit every day. Am I back? Did it come back? That was a good little feature. If that ever happens again, I'll come back. Am I back? Can someone in the chat say amen? Yeah! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you know about her? Yeah, I'm learning shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you know about her? I'm technology just absolutely dumb. So this was like I'm glad we're back. I'm glad we're back. So fuck, where was I at? Somebody may have to tell me. Okay, that was a big deal. But I learned something. Okay. So bang, bang. Oh, are you crying? Yeah. The dumb bitch announced it. She was sweet. She was sweet. Well, but when she said it, now you have to understand, I'm already starting to get the stuff that's going to make me sleepy, you know? And when she said it, I didn't boo hoo. Pow! I didn't boo hoo. But I mean, I had some tears coming down. And she leaned over and she said, honey, you're going to go to sleep. You're going to go to sleep. You're going to go to sleep and you're going to wake up. And then the next thing I heard was, how you doing, Raylene? How you doing? You're in recovery. And that was how I went into it. That was a fantastic experience. I'll take it though. Everybody's got an experience. I almost filmed me drinking that stuff. I'm glad I didn't though. But I almost did. Boom is in here. Hey, yeah, yeah. Money grabber. You say I'm watching you, Red. If you guys can drop anybody who doesn't have a link, these people are fantastic. Boom, money grabber. They're worth having them in your presence. Well, they're worth it to me. So, I mean, if you guys want to connect with them, I would be more than happy. If you guys have a wrench at any time, please drop your link. If you're bashful and you're not really a whatever, I've got folks that notice it and they probably will drop your link. So that's how that goes. So anyways, I go into the recovery and the doctor comes in and I am only telling you the information that I received. I am not telling you information that I don't know about. We're going to be real honest right now because nobody knows shit. So that's where we're at. But he said that I have cancerous cells in my esophagus that he took a biopsy of. And he's going to send that off, and it takes 2 to 3 weeks to come back. He had a packet. He briefly discussed that. My son was there. When he said that, I was laying on the bed, and I'm almost deaf, and I no longer really heard what he was saying. And my son tapped me on my shoulder and said, Mama, did you hear what he said? And I said, no. And then he repeated it. And then my son repeated what he said from then on out so that I could hear what the doctor was saying. My son did a good job. I was very, very, very proud of him. Honey, you can't go outside. That's Xfinity. They're working. You went big poo-poo. I know it's hard for you. And I know you're in training. I know you really only listen to Grandma. Grandma won't let you bark, and I've been on your booty hole about it. Do you want to try to come and sit by Grandma? They're working. See how Maple's not nutso? See how Maple's not nutso? And look at Pickle Juice. You're doing a good job, buddy. Okay? I'm sorry. Anyways, he had a paper, and then he churned the paper, and then he churned the paper, and he said that I had some not huge issues in my colonoscopy, and they're sending that off to get a biopsy, so or whatever they do with it, and so I had two things that he needed to talk to me about that they were sending off to get tested. Um, and then he said some shit that I didn't care about. It didn't matter to me. My whatever didn't matter at that point. And the nurse went over some stuff, and I got pictures of everything that they did and all that. And then when I looked at the paperwork, that middle piece of paper that he passed up, I have a hernia. He didn't tell me about it though. But the packet that I have says this is what you were this is where our findings. These and then it gave me like I need high fiber and all this stuff. But it said I had a hiatal hernia or something like that. And nobody even mentioned it to me. So, anyways, I left and was not uh, fully heavy hearted. Bootstrap. I wasn't fully heavy hearted. I wasn't supposed to have my doctor's appointment for 7 months. My 7 months went to 2 weeks. If I'm going to have cancer cells inside of my esophagus, it's called Barrett's esophagus. That's what I have for all you fucking weirdos that like to look shit up. I read one thing, the first paragraph on it, and the very last sentence made me cry. So I chose not to look up that shit. So if you want to look up Barrett's esophagus, then by all means do. Don't tell me about it. I don't want to know about it. I read the first paragraph, and the last sentence of that paragraph made me it was the devil. It was the devil trying to make me feel some kind of way. So I came home and, my internet, I was so excited to get on Fortnite because I can play. I have my mind on playing the game. I can interact with you guys differently. See, I can't. This is so different. This is a different type of freaking YouTube, whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? It's not the same. It's not the same. And I came home. I like it. I hope you guys like it. I like it. I'm glad I have it. I don't want it taken away from me because this may be how my channel has to go. And there were no trucks here. So now my mind's shifted on everything. There were no trucks here. That didn't make no sense. So I called Xfinity and they had no work order for anybody to come out here to work my internet. And they were trying to tell me they were going to put in another work order and it would be another 3 weeks. And I had already had a bad day. I'm not the type of person that you want to piss off or make upset. And I lost my holy Jesus. I lost it. It was the person that was on the phone. Unfortunately, I did end up apologizing to that person. It was not their fault. They were doing their job, but I lost it. And when I say I lost it, I didn't lose it boo-hoo. I lost it like not in a nice manner. And they said, tell you what, we're going to get somebody out there today. We're going to get somebody out there today to reevaluate it. They came out here, and this is what I was told yesterday. This is what I was told yesterday out my internet. You live in the deep country. It is not feasible for us to have a whole crew come out here and do an underlying situation for your bill payment. We would never get paid for it, and they're not going to do it. The only reason why I've had internet was when the pandemic hit. I had a senior in high school, and it was mandated in the state of California because there was no school that the state of California had to make a way for her to use her Chromebook. And so they had to make a way to make her have a Chromebook. And the line is snapped approximately 3 times. It's too long. It needs to be underground. So the guy told me yesterday, I don't even think we're going to be able to, you're not going to have internet anymore because it's just not feasible for us. And for me to change the way I do stuff, I'll have to use my hotspot again on gaming. I will, but it's not reliable. It's not going to hold on to, everything all the time. And I can come back this way. I can't come back on the game. It won't work like that. So when the guy told me that, excuse me, I need to blow my nose. When the guy told me that, I nicely kind of unloosed on him. I still had my medical bracelet on. I still was looped up, all of that stuff. I told him, I said, look, I know it's a luxury having internet. And I'm an old woman that just doesn't leave her home much. And I interact with very few people. And I do stream and I do have a YouTube channel. But it has saved me mentally in a lot of different areas. And I would be just blessed if you could take your job to the side and do whatever you can in your power to create where I can have a line, at least until summer's over, and maybe there won't be any more big wins, and I would appreciate it. And he did it. He did it. He did it. They're here today. There's 4 of them. He just told me outside that he thinks that he can use one of the eucalyptus trees as something. He's going to assess it. There's 4 trucks outside. So, I mean, they're paying 4 trucks. That's paying for something. Somebody somewhere is helping me. That's the way that it goes. So I have only been on here for 37 minutes. I feel like I've given you guys plenty of information in 37 minutes. You know what I mean? So we're gonna rock this 2 weeks. This is a situation that I hope they wait to call me, because if they don't call me and let me know what they think or whatever, that's a good thing. It's not important. I'll wait the 2 weeks, and I feel like I'm doing good. I feel like things are good. Like I can kind of see now. Latin, how are you doing, Latin 50? You know how I was scrolling last night, I think it was. I was scrolling on my everybody's community page that I'm subscribed to. I'm subscribed to a lot of people, and I was just scrolling, and somebody, maybe it was OG Raider, somebody had posted that you were live. That's how that works. Your alarm must have went off. I just probably was, busy day yesterday, and so I was like, oh yeah, hey, popped in there. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. I don't know. You're the old school though for me. You're the old school for me. So there ain't nothing like, if you're old school, that's your old school. It's called like being grandfathered in. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. You know what I mean? Let's see here. We got Meeker is here. Oma is still here. Let me see if I appreciate you guys being here. Hey, in my watch time hours, I feel like since all this has happened, it's not that I'm not concerned about my watch time hours. I'm not concerned. But I know that they will grow. I haven't been able, I was streaming every day. The Lord will make you slow down. The Lord will make you slow down. Apparently I needed to take some time out for myself, regardless if I wanted to or not. Got Tia. I'm pretty sure. Can I drop your link, Tina? Tina. Did Tina come back? I mean, was she is she out of jail? I mean, did she go to the seminar? Did she open up a lemonade stand? I mean, Tina in the building. Yeah. Well, welcome in, Tina. I hope you enjoy yourself. We talk about you all the time. Tia misses ya. Ya pia pia. You know what I mean? She really do. Yes, she do. Let's see here. Money grabber! I love putting the little money sign face. Listen, Bootstrap's doing good. He's not barking. Those people are outside. He's whining. That's okay. Bootstrap. You guys have no idea how much training I put into this dog. Come here, honey. Come here. Come here. You want to try to we don't have to if you don't want to, but come here. Come here, boy. Good boy. Hi. You want to give me a hug? Oh, he thinks he's a lap dog. Don't sit on Pickle. Well, hello, Boots. Hold on. Hold on. Whoa, Betty. Relax. See, it don't. No. Hi. Hi, Bootsy boy. Okay. Yep. Well, don't push me. He's pushing me. Okay. Well. Good boy. Did him lay down? Relax. You're kicking Pickles in the butt, dude. Poor Pick. Okay. This is Bootstrap. He's the most horrible dog in the gosh darn world. He listens to me pretty good, but I'm the only one that really is constantly home, so he has to like, I don't know how far that goes down. He has to constantly be talked to, and it gives me something to do, so he likes me a lot, but that's Bootstrap. He's horrible. I am working on this. Did you guys see it when I was trying to make sure that my cookie didn't fall out? Yeah! I almost had... Hey, I know there might be a cookie monster up in this bitch. So I was just, I wasn't trying to advertise some shit. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't trying to aggravate the cookie monster's desire to embrace the cookie. Do you know what I mean? Although I'm sure it's fabulous. I mean, I've never embraced the cookie. I mean, I've never, been that up and close and personal with Cookie Cutter. Little woo woo. You know what I mean? I've never done that. So I wouldn't know about a cookie monster. You know what I mean? Now I've heard about cookie monsters, and I've seen about 26. So I'm just saying, we all gotta understand. I wasn't trying to show nothing off. Okay, so I'm working on this blanket. You guys want to see it? Let's see here. Detected means. Detected means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it means. Okay, I trust you. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. Let's see here. I don't care though. Let's see here. Latin, homie. Okay. See, okay. Sometimes you got. Oh, gee, see, that's why you gotta check shit. That's why you gotta check shit sometimes. Because it's OG Wall. Hey, let me tell you something. I was in chat for a long time last night. I pop up. I don't really say a lot. Do I? No. I don't say a lot. Like, I cheer him on, and watch gameplay and all that. But Lord have mercy, that was something else. I have to get off this subject. Jesus, help me. Oh, but the reason why I'm telling you this, Bootstrap, you already went potty. Those are workers. Come here. You can't go outside. They're working. See how Maple is right here? See how Maple Sauce is right here being a good girl? Is she being a good girl? Pickle Juice is being a good girl too. Okay, you have to be a good boy. We're not going outside, son. If you keep it up, I'm going to put you in your crib. Do you want to go get in your crib? Bootstrap? I'm so sorry. I have to be on him because if I'm not, this is the way that it goes. I train him all day long. So he's doing good now. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, let's see. Who was I seen somebody. Oh, OG Wall. I hope you didn't leave. I'm going to be talking to you and you won't hear anything. Every once in a while you would pop up and I'm not, this was before you said hello. I said after. When you said hello, I didn't see you. When you said hello, it warmed my heart, dude. It did. It was some type of interaction in the chat on a fucking channel I pay a membership for, which my membership ain't shit. I understand that, but my gosh, it was like, Jesus help me. So afterwards, um, every time I saw your name, it just, it's not comfortable. It's not, I don't need to feel protected. It is common ground. It's common ground. And it was like, oh, hey. So I'm telling you right now, when I see your name, when you come in here, oh, you know what? I've known you for a long time. I've known you for a long time. You got a ball gag. Dude, that thing that they put in my mouth, that was, oh, Lord, have mercy. I wish they would have told me they were going to do that. Because if they would have at least told me that they were going to do that, I could have been a little bit more prepared for what they were doing. But she didn't tell me that's what she was going to do. And that was frightening. That was frightening. Oh, he's got a new. Hey! How you doing, Wong? Wong's a new subscriber to my channel. It's very good to see you. If somebody could drop these few people's links down, I appreciate it. I know both of them. I can't read the first name because it says vlogs, but it's the only vlogs that's in the very bottom. I can't see the first name. Welcome in. I appreciate you guys coming in. So, anyways, we're really not talking about jack crap. I'm trying to squeeze an hour. I got 15 minutes. You guys want to rock with me for 15 minutes? I feel like that's cool. So that's how we're rocking here. Can I do it? Let's see if I can do it. Can I do it? Let's see. Pin, report, remove, timeout, hide, add. Nope, I can't. That's okay. Somebody will do it for you. Okay. All right. Oh, the chat was behind. The chat was behind. See? The chat was behind. Because I got T on my side. You know what I'm saying? I got T on my side. So I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased about it. So this is the blanket that I've been working on these last few days that I haven't had internet and such. So this is it. Yep. This is the second one. The first one I already made. Pickle has adopted it, so I washed it and she loves it. So I am going to get this one done. I had a lot of black. So anyways, it looks warm and cozy. You know what? They kind of suck at first. You got to wash it. I have to wash it because this yarn here, all my yarn's donated. I don't pay for my yarn. That's the only way I can make money on this stuff. I'm not selling either one of these. That's the only way I can make money on my stuff as far as making it a reasonable price. Because if I had to buy my yarn and then sell it, I would never sell nothing. I would never make any money on any of my time. I would never sell anything. Nobody would buy it. It would be so expensive. And so I get my yarn. I was raised with Afghan. So was I. My mom crochets and knits. My grandma crochets. Grandma used to crochet and knit. And my other grandma used to crochet. My aunt crochets. So I was raised going up with my grandma. It was called a yarn shop. And my grandma's best friend owned it. And she would go there and chat it up with their girlfriend and just spend some time with her while they crocheted together. And it was a babysitting time for me where my grandma could take me and I could work on a project, maybe my own self, that she bought the material for at the yarn shop. And we would just kick it and do that. So, I mean, at a young age, I've been crocheting. I don't read patterns. My grandma tried to get me to read patterns, and if I did it wrong with crocheting, when you crochet, and let's say I had a mistake right here, well, you could just take this and be like, oh, that's okay. We'll just take it out. We'll just take it out. You know what I mean? Like, it's really easy to take out stuff when you crochet, but when you're knitting, you have to do it like backwards. And I don't have the time for that. And my grandma, when I crocheted, she'd rip it out. If I had any mistakes or whatever, I would be working. It would look so beautiful. And if there was one mistake, she'd pull it all out and I'd have to redo it again. But you know, practice makes perfect. That's just the way that goes. Good morning, Kyle. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, that might be my doctor. I may have to go. I think that's my doctor. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Maple. No. 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 Come here. Lucia. Lucia, come here. No, honey, here. Lucia, come here. No, honey, here. Stop. Stop. Come on.
Well, if Nicole lived, she would have spent the rest of her life in a wheelchair. What kind of life is that for a girl who can't stay still for 2 minutes?
Do you think I assisted suicide?
Come here.
On Nicole's request?
Pickle, come on, let's go.
Or maybe you just couldn't bear to see
Come on,
something
Pickle.
like that. You're out of your mind.
Ma'am, I got one more question.
Hold on.
We found the heart sensor pad.
All right, come on in. And I do appreciate it.
Tell us about that.
You're gonna knock it off. She don't even.
All right, so look at you are up and running. The motor's online, that's a solid white light.
That's what I want, is a solid white light. So all I have to do is plug in my PlayStation like I normally would, charge everything up, and then see if I can go live and see how it goes.
If you want, are you using your Roku right now or anything?
No, but I can put my Roku on. That's a good idea.
Yeah, let's go ahead and put that on, and we'll know if the Wi-Fi connects.
Okay, okay. Roku. Yeah. In fact, let me push this just because it hasn't been on. That wouldn't even come on if, oh no, it would say that, yeah, I can do it from here. I know how to do it from
I
here.
just want to make sure the internet is still like going.
Do you
through.
want me to try to go ahead and put it on? I can, because I can do it with my phone.
Yeah, absolutely.
I may have you call it again. I was just live on my phone, like a personal live.
Okay.
Oh, are they still live? Oh, I guess they are still live. Okay,